Imagine two smart watches that embody two completely different approaches to wearable electronics. On the one hand, the Apple Watch X is a symbol of integration, convenience, and ecosystem. On the other hand, Garmin Epix Pro Gen 2, the flagship of autonomy, precision navigation, and athletic potential. This is not just a comparison of two devices. It's a clash of philosophies, maximum technology versus maximum endurance. And in this confrontation, it is important to understand which of them is closer to your lifestyle. Let's figure it out. Let's start with the design. Apple Watch X, according to rumors and expectations, will receive the largest redesign in the history of the line. Slim frames, recycled glass, a more durable body, and improved protection from moisture and dust. Apple plans to make the device even lighter and thinner, while maintaining durability. The watch will be closer to the frameless design, and the new generation glass will be better protected from scratches and bumps. On the other hand, Garmin Epix Pro Gen 2. This watch immediately demonstrates its reliability. Titanium, sapphire crystal, a high level of water protection, 10 ATM. That is, you can not just take a shower, but swim and even dive. The design is more massive and brutal, especially in the 51mm version, but that's their charm. It's a watch designed for an active lifestyle. If the Apple Watch X strives to be versatile, the Garmin will strive to be as practical and durable as possible. Screen. Apple is famous for its displays, and the X version is expected to be no exception. A new OLED or even mini LED screen with high brightness, excellent color reproduction, deep black, and adaptive refresh rate, always on display, maximum readability in the sun. All this will be the standard. Garmin Epix Pro Gen 2 is also not far behind. It has an AMOLED screen, bright, high contrast, with excellent readability in all conditions, including direct sunlight. Garmin skillfully combines touch controls and physical buttons, which is especially important for athletes and tourists, where wet hands or gloves can be a problem. Both devices are strong in this category, but Apple plays on beauty and smoothness, while Garmin plays on practicality and reliability. Now let's talk about sensors and health functions. Apple Watch has long been known for accurate monitoring of heart rate, ECG, SpO2, tracking sleep and activity. Version X is rumored to have improved sensors, possibly blood pressure measurement or more accurate respiratory tracking. Apple is actively developing its health algorithms and can offer unprecedented accuracy in this area for the mass user. Garmin Epix Pro Gen 2 is a real fitness monster. There are advanced Elevate Gen 5 sensors, SpO2, GPS, barometer, compass, temperature sensors, and a whole range of functions for sports and navigation. Garmin isn't exactly betting on fancy features. They're betting on survival and precision. Navigation, routes, maps, everything works offline, without dependence on a smartphone. This is a huge plus for serious training and hiking. Autonomy is the key difference. The Apple Watch X is expected to receive an improved battery and optimization. Perhaps the device will be able to work for about 2 days with active use, which will be a major step forward compared to previous generations. But Garmin Epix Pro Gen 2 is playing in a different league. These watches can last up to 16 days in smartwatch mode and dozens of hours in GPS tracking mode. This means that if you're going to the mountains or on an expedition, Garmin won't let you down. Apple is a daily device. Garmin is an endurance companion. Navigation. The Apple Watch X is likely to receive improved GPS, dual-band support, and more accurate location detection. Integration with Apple Maps, routing, and turn notifications are already working and will get better. But Garmin is showing its teeth here again. Multi-band GPS support, detailed offline maps, routes, tracking in difficult conditions. Epix Pro Gen 2 was created specifically for situations where accuracy decides everything. The iPhone may be nearby, but Garmin doesn't need a phone. Sports functions are a separate Garmin universe. There is almost everything here, tracking dozens of activities, including extreme ones, trail running, ski mountaineering, diving, information about heart rate, VO2 max, recovery, training adaptation. Integration with Garmin Connect is a whole professional platform for athletes. Apple Watch X, of course, will improve its fitness capabilities, but it is primarily aimed at the mass user, not the professional athlete. If you need precise physical condition control and a sports tool, Garmin is out of competition. The ecosystem is Apple's strong point. Apple Watch X will be deeply integrated with iPhone, Mac, iPad, and Apple TV. Notifications, calls, messages, payments, smart home. Everything works flawlessly and very smoothly. Garmin also offers notifications and smartphone support. But the main strength of this watch is its autonomy and athletic focus. If you live in the Apple ecosystem, the Watch X will work perfectly. If you love nature, sports, and travel, Garmin will be a reliable partner. The case materials also speak for themselves. Apple relies on style and versatility. Lightweight aluminum, possibly titanium in premium versions, durable glass, minimalism, and comfort. Garmin uses titanium, sapphire crystal, and makes the watch resistant to damage and weather conditions. There is no desire to be a fashion accessory here. It is a tool. Application support. The Apple Watch is one of the richest application ecosystems. Fitness, health, meditation, navigation, entertainment. The App Store is open to all scenarios. Garmin has its own applications through Garmin Connect IQ, but their number and integration depth are much smaller. However, Garmin is not trying to be a smart assistant, it specializes. The difference of philosophies is felt in everything. The Apple Watch X is a technological companion for every day. It is beautiful, convenient, integrated, ideal for those who live in the rhythm of the city and do not want to lag behind the digital world. Garmin Epix Pro Gen 2 is an endurance tool designed for long hikes, workouts, expeditions, and extreme conditions. Apple focuses on smartness, Garmin on survivability. The price is likely to play a role too. The Apple Watch X will be an expensive device, premium design, technology, brand. Garmin Epix Pro Gen 2 is already worth a lot, especially in the sapphire crystal version. But here you pay for durability, autonomy, and specialized features. Both devices will find their fans. If you want a device that will be an extension of your smartphone, help you manage your life while being stylish and modern, the Apple Watch X will be an excellent choice. If you want a watch that can withstand everything from mountain climbing to weeks without an outlet, the Garmin Epix Pro Gen 2 will be a faithful companion. As a result, these watches are not competitors in the literal sense. They are created for different people. Apple Watch X is for everyday technological life. Garmin Epix Pro Gen 2 for an active, athletic, and extreme life. And that's the main difference. Not who is better, but who is better suited to you.